And welcome back, everybody, to the second episode of Taking the Green Flag up here at Roy Knob. Not only am I your flagman, but I am also your host for this wonderful series. My name is Austin Simmons, and let me just recap off the wonderful racing weekend we just had up here at the Raceway. Every class putting on a really good show, having a good car count last weekend, always nice to see. Also had a chance to talk to a church group that decided to attend the races last Friday, who seemed to have an absolute blast at the racetrack. If you want to bring your group out to the racetrack, just contact one of us officials and we can get you set up with some tickets to come out, or always you're more than welcome to just show up at the gate and pay at the gate. Either way you want to do it. Love seeing the big groups out there coming down talking to a bunch of fans. Always love doing it. Makes for a fun weekend, makes my nights a lot more enjoyable to come out and have some nice conversations with everybody. Always a good time out here at the racetrack. Now to dive into this week's content. Starting off with our crate late model feature, taking home the checkered flag and still continuing on his MVP caliber season is Brent Trimble, who capped off his 10th win of the season this year total at Roy Knob, and I believe during the weekend he also picked up his 11th win of the season at Elkins Raceway and picked up a career win, 185th career win for Brent Trimble. That also keeps him at the top of the points of the National Fast Track Weekend Warriors event for the race for $20,000. So always good to come cheer on Brent and all the other local drivers that are a part of that series. Luke Heyer also being another part of that Weekend Warrior series. Always good to have him out there, and any of you guys that race crate late model fast tracks and want to earn some points coming towards the end of the season, you can always come up and challenge Brent and Luke and see what you can do up there. Moving right along, finishing up our top three for the crate late model, as I said, the 32 of Brent Trimble taking home win number 10 for himself. And number 2, the 184 of Lucan coming in second, and Luke Heyer, the H2O, finishing in third place. Moving right along with that, our second division of the evening was the UMP Modifieds, where Gary Dalton brings home the first checkered flag of the season for him this year after coming in second most of his races up there. Good to see former champion, the 14 of Gary Dalton, finally pulling the victory lane, as I had a chance to talk to him on the front stretch there before he got out of the car. Very excited to be back in victory lane. Feels so good after coming short for most of the season to finally pull off that checkered flag. Followed in second place by the T2 of Greg Hogger and the 26 of Duesenberry. Coming in third place for UMP Modifieds, having 6 total cars in the field. Our 602 Modifieds, the 83 of Van Horn, coming back to victory lane after a couple weeks off and after a couple weeks of coming in second. The 83 of Van Horn, a lot of emotions let out as he takes home his first checkered flag in a while, still keeping first place in the 602 points division. The 83 of Van Horn, always a good guy to talk to there on the front stretch. Coming in first place again, very excited to be back in victory lane. Followed by the 5 of McCarr and the 17 of Van Meter. 7 cars total competed in the 602 division for that night. And the Chargers, the 77 of E.J. Rozak, picked up his 8th win at Roy Knob this season, having himself a career season this year at Roy Knob Motorsports Complex. 77 of E.J. Rozak coming across, always good to see any driver in victory lane. Really, but E.J. pulling in the victory lane one more time this year. A few more races left in the season. Hopefully see him back in victory lane every now and then. Coming in the rest of the field, the 13 of Voighton, right on the tail of Rozak the entire race. Really put on nice, clean racing, always there in the Charger division. And the 42 of Klink coming in third. And the rest of the Chargers, 8 total cars competed in the Charger division that night. The 4 cylinders, the Money Mouse strikes again. The 5M of McCarr pulls into victory lane one more time this season, followed by the 15 of Nealon and the 51 McNanny. And then in our Enduro division, the 12 of Junior brings home his first checkered flag of the year, followed by the 21 Wilson and the 2 Easy Bowman coming in third place, completing our night of action. If you want a rundown of the updated points, I'll be sure to put the link in the description below to the website. Check out your points. Now looking ahead into the weekend, this Friday night, we have a good field coming for you. Friday, August 19th, we had the Fast Track Crate Late Models, the 602 Modifieds, UMP Modifieds, the Charger class, and the 4-cylinder class. Also going to be a back-to-school kids bike race night. Pit gates open at 5:40, general admissions at 6, hot laps start at 7:30, and we'll get racing underway at 8 o'clock this evening. And for all you guys wanting to prep for your weekend, looks like for Wednesday, going to have a little bit of rain coming out, but then looking into your weekend, an absolutely beautiful weekend, seeing a high of 73 on Thursday, a high of 78 on Friday with a low of 59, so be sure to bring a sweatshirt or a blanket. But always, our concession stands have coffee, hot chocolate, things to keep you warm throughout the night. Looks like we're going to start seeing some more of the fallish weather come in for the rest of the season, which is always good. Never too hot, never too cold. Always good to be at the racetrack, though. And with that being said, that is all I really have to talk about for this week of racing. As always, I'll put a link to my email below in the description. If any driver or fan would like to come on to the show, just shoot me an email. And we'll pick out a time, get together, record a segment. I'll add it into the podcast. And be sure, tell your friends, family, get everyone out to the racetracks. It's going to be a beautiful weekend for racing. Back to school kids night. Be sure to bring the school kids. Let them compete in the bike race. Be sure to bring the bikes. And I believe there is a bunch of other things listed for this weekend for the kids as well. As always, like to wish kids going back to school good luck in the school year. Seniors, enjoy it. And for your college kids like myself, just keep going. Promise, it's all worth it in the end. Schooling, you can never have enough of it. And with that being said, I'll see you all next time. Hey guys, thank you so much for giving this a listen. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and the little bell button so that way you never miss out on another podcast again. And be sure to give my other podcast and my Let's Play videos a chance. Thank you again for watching. See you next time.